Well, hello there, traders and friends. It's TL Turner. It's approximately 3:44 a.m. Central Standard Time, April the 22nd, 2024. Approximately 4:44 a.m. Wow, look at us. Eastern Standard Time. And 3:44 p.m. Indochina time. So, in this video, we will be diving into the fascinating topic of trading psychology. And as you can see, more importantly, we will be discussing the top five trading psychology books. So you're watching this video because you desire to upgrade your trading. Would you like to know the first step, the first secret? I heard you say yes. The first step, the first secret to upgrading your trading game is to read more, and not just any reading. We're talking about intentionally diving into the minds of the masters, the gurus of trading psychology, the trendsetters. And luckily for you, I've sifted through more pages than a librarian in a caffeine fueled frenzy to bring you these top five books. So make sure whichever one stands out, pursue that book as soon as possible. You can purchase a physical copy. You can purchase the Audible copy. Sheesh, you can search for the book on YouTube, and you may find that on this channel, some of these books we're going to talk about today, we've done videos on. Okay, or topics are extracted from these books. So, without further ado, we're going to bring them up in the order of my opinion. Okay. Meaning, these are my top five. Now, number one is going to surprise you. So you may stick around, may want to stick around for that. And I'll say this, I know it says five. You guys know if you've ever watched another video on this channel, then you know that I love to read. So I could not stop at five. There will be a bonus. Yep, I spoiled it. So stick around for the bonus at the end. Let's dive in. So, Big Mike, shout out to you. One good trade, Mike Bella Fiore. So, this gives you insight into the world of prop trading. I know right now, prop trading is one of the most popular things or topics among the, among a certain group of the forex or currency market trading community. They are more interested in prop trading. And then there's also another world, another side of prop trading, that the online versus offline experience is different. So, regardless, this book is packed with wisdom from an OG. Pick it up, pick up a copy. Tell Big Mike that I sent you. One good trade. I have read it, listened to it once. Okay. The plan when I strategize on reading books, what I'll do is I'll take that book, read it all the way through, or listen all the way through, no interruptions, no note takings, no major reflections on a topic too much before I read the book all the way through. And then, let's say the second time around, I'll go in and take notes. Maybe the third time around, I'll dive deeper on the notes, or maybe I'll read one chapter over and over and over. So, different ways to level up your mental trading game. But this is number five, one good trade. Let's move on to number four. Dr. Brett coming in strong, the daily trading coach. This has 101 lessons for becoming your own trading psychologist. So with Dr. Brett, I mean, think of this one as your personal therapist on the trading floor. Okay, he's got insights that would make Sigmund Freud rethink his career choices. So Dr. Brett, the daily trading coach, that one has my number 4 spot. Have not completed this one all the way through because again, this is one of those books where I'll read it all the way through and then I'll go back. This is my second time around going back and breaking down the topics. So, love this one so far. So good. Number 3, this book, How I Made $2 Million in the Stock Market, Nicholas Darvas, which is a pretty short book. I just looked it up on my Audible. So I have this one only on Audible, have not had an opportunity to um haven't had an opportunity to buy the physical copy. I was actually going to pull up my Audible and see if it'll tell you how many times I've read this book because I was guessing, oh, here we go, listen log. It doesn't really show. I would love a total in here. Well, it says first played. Huh. It doesn't really show you when. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Anyway, so I'm sure I've listened to this book at least 10 times because I do tend to listen to books on 1.5 speed or a little bit faster. It's just kind of like white noise to me at this point. And I say that respectfully. This is something that I'll just play in the background while I'm doing other things because it's good. It's just a good vibe, raises the vibration, and you literally get his breakdown of how he made $2 million in the stock market. Like he goes to the extent to show this is step by step while he was traveling internationally. So fantastic book. Now number 2 is going to surprise some people. So make sure you're sitting down. I don't want to do this before you're sitting down. So if you're sitting down, we're going to go to number 2. Number 2 is trading in the zone. Now this is a lot of people's top. And I understand why. A lot of people would think that this is the trading Bible. I get it. And it would be. It would be. Fantastic book, Trading in the Zone. We're talking about the 5, listen, 7 principles of consistency, the 5 trading truths, like anything can happen. There's always a random distribution of wins and losses for any given set of variables that define an edge. An edge is nothing more than a higher probability of one thing happening over another. Every moment in the market is unique, right? Those are among the 5 truths. And then you dip over into your 7 principles of consistency, where you say, okay, I objectively identify my edges. I act on my edges without reservation or hesitation. I predefine the risk. I completely accept the risk or I'm willing to let go of the trade. These are things that you have to ingrain. So when you're going through reading these books, these are the topics that they'll discuss. But if you don't read more, then we'll miss integrating those words of wisdom into our DNA. So this is my number 2, although you can tell that I've read it a bunch of times, obviously, because we just popped off with the 7 principles. But my number 1, quite simply, is going to be, let's get it, NLP, the New Technology of Achievement. This particular copy is by Charles Faulkner. Now, maybe some people think NLP, they think Scientology. I don't know. IDK, my BFF Jill. This book, the reason this book is my top is because all of these other books are fantastic. Okay, we had the book by Big Mike. Okay, One Good Trade. We had the Daily Trading Coach. We have what some people would consider to be the Trading Bible in Mark Douglas's book. We have How I Made $2 Million. All of those books are fantastic, but without this book, NLP, okay, without this book, how do you put it all together? So let me quickly break down what NLP means, and then you'll see the value there and how this can help you to put all of these books together. Neuro linguistic programming. Neuro meaning the mind, linguistic meaning language, programming meaning coding. Okay. So think of it this way: how your mind codes information. So without knowing how your mind codes information, all of the reading that you could do could potentially end up futile because you may not understand how to apply that information under the umbrella of what motivates you. Okay. One of the early concepts in NLP is the topic that the map is not the territory, meaning that if one person has done something, then there is a blueprint on how it can be done. And if you can learn the mindset, the mental strategies, the mental habits of the person that you desire to emulate, you can create a version of their success in your experience. Okay. And so taking that up a step further, when we were talking about motivation, understanding that there are different levels of motivation, one being towards motivation, the other being from motivation. What does that mean? That means that you may be motivated towards the idea of a goal, or you may be more motivated from the idea of not achieving said goal. So think of it this way: does the idea of the alarm clock in the morning excite you for the possibilities of the new day? Or does it shock you into reality that if you don't get up, you are going to be late, my friend? So, again, NLP, this book, in my opinion, puts all of these different pieces together when we talk about success behaviors and trading, when you talk about risk management, puts it all together. This is my top. Let's argue about that in the comments. I am ready. And if you don't know, you can check out some of my videos. Now, let's go to my honorable mention, the bonus, and we'll be ending this video here shortly. So, bonus is going to be Trader Mind by Steve Ward. This is a fantastic book. Now, I do have this one on Audible. I have also the physical copy. Towards the end, if I'm not mistaken, or at the end, there is an exercise that you can use to completely reset your mind around trading. So, what I've used this book specifically, let's say I've had an extended period of losses, back to backs, maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe a series of trades, because it does happen. And then how do you bounce out of that? So maybe you're on a roll and you go 8 months and you're profitable, and then that ninth month you just keep missing. How do you bounce out of that? So not only that, but how do you take yourself to the next level? How do you train yourself to hold your trades longer when right now you've been able to successfully hold your trades for, let's say, a week, but you want to train yourself to be able to potentially hold the trades given market conditions for 3 weeks? There are tools and strategies that you can use to mentally build your mind, to give your mind an edge. Fantastic book. 10 out of 10 do recommend. So all of these books, of course, the honorable mention, honorable. We gotta throw it in there because it is what it is. 252 affirmations for the Forex trader. Do me a huge favor, 4.7 out of 5. Pick up a copy. This has 252 affirmations. So if you are looking to master the psychology side of Forex trading, this is the ultimate key to unlocking your mind power. So grab a copy. We'll be releasing another book and giving more information about that. This one is totally going to be a game changer. Cannot wait to give you more details. All right. Well, thank you for watching this video. And until the next time, trade safe and Take care.